Doing, guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, both the Scarlets and the Stormers have released their squads to play on Friday the 10th, and my word, this is going to be amazing because the Stormers have announced a couple big Springboks that have come straight back into the squad after the Rugby Championship. So please like, subscribe. I want to break this down. Let's get into it. So the Stormers are coming through with some huge names. What you're going to find here is you are going to be finding Sasha Feinbergen-Gonzulu, and you're also going to be finding Damian Willemse coming straight in from the championship. And these are two players that have had stellar performances for the Springboks. They are coming in such a high. They're going to have such a boost, and they are going to be dangerous. They are prepared, they're ready, and to have players like this, it's only going to make them better. The Stormers have already had such a strong start to the URC, and this is only going to make things even worse. Well, better for them, worse for the Scarlets. So it's going to be difficult. The Scarlets are really going to have to band together. They're going to have to work as a unit because they are going to have to hold off Sasha. They're going to have to kind of try and contain him, and the likes of Dan Davis, Plumtree, and Jared Taylor are really going to have to work their backsides off to frustrate the Stormers. They are going to have to force those errors and not give up any themselves, because the moment Sasha is given a bit of time, the moment Ungare he's able to get into the flow of things, they're going to be very difficult to stop, because you know that they're going to move that ball out so quick, and you know that ball is going to be, just pump into those corners, and you're probably going to end up finding players like Evan Roos finding himself space again. Evan Roos has been playing his socks off. He's been playing absolutely phenomenally. The guy, he's playing so well. It's just he's not getting chosen for the Springboks. There has to be something there, but Evan Roos is really showing why he's one of the most dangerous South African back rowers, especially number 8s in the world. Honestly, the guy is ridiculous, and he's putting in those performances week in, week out, and it shows. His performances are really showing what a top tier talent he is. But not only that, we look at the Stormers forwards, from Vermaak, Kutsa, from Sandy, Schikkeling, Ruben van Heerden. It's scary. The Scarlets are going to have to put up with the likes of Ben Jason Dixon, who he's just built out of stone. The guy is scary. Evan Roos, Paul de Villiers. It's not going to be an easy task for the Scarlets, and personally I do feel that the Scarlets are they're going to try and play their way, but when you have the likes of these back rowers, that's just going to be pumping you and pumping you. Gareth Davies, he's got experience, he knows how to handle the ball, he knows how to shift that ball quickly, but under that intense pressure, it's going to be difficult to see how the Scarlets are going to be able to truly make ground and make a lot of it. But not only that, to stop the Stormers, because we've seen just how electric they are when going forward. So they will happily outscore you, and really quickly. But not only that, their defensive lines are, quick. So how are they going to break it down? I mean, the Scarlets do have players like Ellis Mee and Tom Rogers and Blair Murray who can definitely, split a game open. Right, they can definitely make a huge impact, and the pace of Ellis Mee, he's got so much pace to burn. So utilizing that is definitely going to be a big part. They are going to have someone like Hawkins who's going to have to move that ball out quick. They are probably going to be trying to use that kicking game. They are probably going to try and find that little space in behind to use the likes of Ellis Mee and to use the likes of Tom Rogers, but it's going to be difficult. It is really going to be difficult. Honestly, I cannot see the Scarlets coming away with anything here. I think this is the perfect game for Sasha and for Damian Willemse to be coming back in. I mean, having them coming into the likes of like a Glasgow, a Leinster, it's difficult because that's an elite level game. Scarlets is probably one of the better options that you could potentially ask for. For having these players come back into the squad to reintroduce themselves, and to really get into the swing of things. But honestly, considering the performances that they've had for the Springboks, they are going to slide straight in. And I can definitely see, in my opinion, I can see Damian Willemse bagging himself a try. And we are definitely going to see Sasha put in an immense performance. Now, yes, Sasha can be very hot and cold at some points, but when he is hot, this guy, he is untouchable. He is one of the biggest prospects in world rugby. So, yeah, this is going to be an amazing test. I mean, Scarlets, they have some serious talent on the bench. I mean, when you have players like Sam Costello, when you have players like Steve Cummins, Sam O'Connor, Kirby Myhill, they can definitely come on and change a game, but Will they be able to maintain a point gap that will allow them to be able to change the game? Will they be able to keep within a tries distance or within a penalties distance of the Stormers to have players like this to really come in and potentially change the game? I don't know. I don't think so. Considering the Stormers, the performances that they've had, the players that are coming back, I can only see one outcome here. And that is the Stormers to come through with a win. So I have been wrong in the past quite a few times, especially when it comes down to Leinster. There have been moments where I thought they were going to lose and they came through with a huge win. And that ultimately anything can happen on the day. The Scarlets could band together. You could see an absolutely heroic performance from Gareth Davies. He is capable of putting in these kind of performances. And, same thing with Johnny Williams. Johnny Williams, he is, he is very, very underrated. I genuinely think he is such an amazing talent. But will they be able to withstand the Stormers? I don't know. I really, really don't know. So I'd love to hear what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Please like, subscribe, and what do you think what is your score prediction? I have the Stormers to win by more than 30 points. So drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.